In a small valley where the mornings were quiet and the evenings filled with the sound of crickets, there lived a boy named Matteo. He often dreamed of great things: wealth, adventure, and glory. Every day, while helping his father in the fields, his mind wandered far beyond the hills. He imagined palaces, treasures, and the applause of crowds. Yet, while he dreamed of what he didn't have, he failed to see what was already in front of him. Matteo's mother, a gentle woman with wise eyes, often told him, "Life's treasures are not always made of gold. Sometimes they are found in the smallest moments." But Matteo would laugh and say, "Small things can't change my life. I want something bigger." He did not realize that in dismissing the little, he was missing the essence of everything. One day, Matteo left the village to seek fortune. He walked for miles until he found work in a merchant's caravan. At first, the journey filled him with excitement. He saw new cities, met wealthy traders, and touched fabrics and jewels he had only imagined before. But the more he saw, the more restless he became. Nothing seemed to satisfy him. Even surrounded by riches, his heart felt empty. One evening, as the caravan camped under the stars, an older traveler named Rami sat beside him. Seeing Matteo's troubled expression, he asked, "Why do you look so heavy when the world is so full?" Matteo sighed, "Because I want more. Everything I see feels too small for my dreams." Rami smiled and said, "Then let me tell you a story." Rami began, "There once was a man who longed for diamonds. He searched for years across deserts and mountains, but found nothing. One day, exhausted and penniless, he returned to the small land he had abandoned. As he dug to plant seeds for survival, he found beneath his own soil a stream of sparkling stones. All along, the diamonds had been in his backyard. His tragedy was that he never looked closely enough to see them." Matteo listened, unsettled. "Are you saying I should stop dreaming?" Rami shook his head. "Not stop dreaming, but start seeing. The greatest wealth is not always in distant lands, but in the moments you overlook. A smile, a meal, the warmth of the sun. Without gratitude for the small things, even the greatest treasure will leave you empty." That night, Matteo couldn't sleep. He thought of his mother's voice, her words echoing like an old song. For the first time, he realized he had never truly valued the mornings when his father taught him to work the fields, the laughter of children playing by the river, or the comfort of his mother's simple meals. The next day, as the caravan continued, Matteo began to notice what he had ignored before. The sunrise painting the sky in colors more precious than any jewel. The sound of laughter between travelers after a long day. The warmth of the fire, the taste of simple bread shared in friendship. Suddenly, his heart felt lighter. Years passed, and Matteo eventually returned to his village. His pockets were not full of gold, but his heart carried riches he had never known. He hugged his parents with gratitude, helped his neighbors with joy, and began to live not for what was missing, but for what was present. People in the village noticed. "Matteo is different," they said. "He carries peace inside him." One morning, sitting under the old tree where he once dreamed of palaces, Matteo realized the truth. The value of life is not in what we hope to gain someday, but in what we hold today. The sun on our face, the hand of someone we love, the laughter of friends, the breath in our lungs. The value of small things is that they are not small at all. They are the very pieces that build a life worth living. And when storms came, as they always do, Matteo no longer felt lost. Even in hardship, he found reasons to be thankful. A roof that still sheltered him, neighbors who offered support, a single candle that lit the darkness. Gratitude gave him courage, and courage gave him hope. As he grew older, Matteo told the children of the village his story. He reminded them not to wait for great treasures before feeling rich, but to notice the diamonds hidden in each day. And his words spread, changing the way people saw their own lives. Now I ask you, how many small things have you ignored today? How many smiles, moments, or blessings have gone unnoticed because you were searching for something greater? Perhaps the very thing you seek is already around you, waiting for you to see it. The value of life's small things is this: they are not small at all. They are the heartbeat of joy, the roots of peace, the treasures that cannot be taken away. So pause, breathe, and look around. You are richer than you know. If this story touched your heart, share in the comments one small thing that makes your life brighter. Subscribe to the channel for more inspiring stories that open our eyes to hidden treasures. And don't forget to leave a like, so this message can reach more people who need to discover the value of life's small things.